The stadium has injected some life into the city end as a few blues anthems play, ending in Blue Moon. It's a bit of a pantomime feel as the Sheffield United fans boo each City song and vice versa. The crazy Chip Butty song is belted out by the red half of Wembley, reminding us of one of the more bizarre club anthems in English football. I know it literally is a cup tie, but this definitely feels like a proper cup tie with a David and Goliath narrative, even with us being at Wembley in a semi-final. Kick-off, we are going to start by attacking the Sheffield United fans in the left half of the stadium. City line up with Gundogan and Bernardo in the middle, Julian Alvarez alongside Erling Haaland up front, with Jack Grealish and Riyad Mahrez out wide. If it's not 4-4-2, it's very close, and I'm all for it. Sheffield United get the first chance of the game by winning a corner within 55 seconds. The resulting ball falls to Ndeye on the 6-yard box and forces Ortega into a save, an early let-off for City. If Guardiola spoke about City being nervous and that affected his team selection, it's a blessing that Stefan Ortega popped up with a big save just 90 seconds into denying Ndeye. He had too much space and that would have lifted the roof off the other end of Wembley. City will try to keep the ball for a bit now and calm things down. Ndeye latches onto a ball sent over the top but skews the shot harmlessly wide from the angle thanks to pressure from Laporte. City have been able to pin the blades back and have been harrying, although are yet to unleash a shot on target. The Championship side are understandably sitting deep but leaving either Ndeye or Jefferson up top to counter with a ball over the defence. City will get wise to that quickly, but the pace of the opposing attack shouldn't be dismissed. City win their first corner after Gomez's cross into the box is headed over and behind. United defender again repeats the trick while fending off Haaland before Mahrez's second corner is headed out for a throw. City turning the screw slowly. City have responded well to that early let-off and are in control, albeit with some sloppy touches when it matters. They will be happy playing the game in the Sheffield United third, and that Haaland disallowed goal might lift confidence further even if it was correctly ruled out before Haaland struck the ball. Bernardo is everywhere, playing alongside Gundogan in defensive midfield, then popping up next to Riyad Mahrez and Erling Haaland. Kyle Walker had too many options there and took too long to cross. He has a go at his teammates for not giving him a clear cross, but that feels like a big chance that should have resulted in at least a shot on goal. Still, City are turning up the pressure and will hope for a goal before half-time. Sheffield United break and could have gotten behind but for a better pass from Ndeye. City regroup quickly and snuff out the danger. At the other end, City are not quite finding the right final pass and are being reduced to efforts outside the area for the most part. Are you Wednesday in disguising the Sheffield United fans? I assume that's a criticism of City and of their fans, even if the Blues are well on top. City did well to snuff out a dangerous-looking counter-attack just then, which is a reminder that the Blades will be looking for any opportunity to break and nick a goal. City are finding joy down the flanks but are being rebuffed once they come inside. Alvarez is the latest to try and crack the defensive block but is crowded out and the ball is hammered away. Very much a case of attack's defence, though, as Bernardo heads into Fotheringham's arms without much trouble. Penalty to City. Jefferson, coming back to defend, tries to kick the ball clear from a corner but catches Bernardo and the referee points to the spot. VAR check confirms the spot kick. Goal, Man City 1-0 Sheffield United. Mahrez's penalty is fired into the corner, breakthrough found. As there was a delay for the penalty, at least 2 Sheffield United players headed straight to the penalty spot to stand on it, Stoke City getting ready and potentially scuffing up the spot. Ilkay Gundogan was furious as the officials did nothing, but Riyad Mahrez ensured it wouldn't matter. It's interesting that Mahrez got the nod ahead of Erling Haaland, who skied his effort in Munich this week. There will be 2 minutes added time. Half-time, Man City 1-0 Sheffield United. A penalty from Mahrez is what separates the sides in what has been a dominant City display. Sheffield United will be ruining Day's missed opportunity within the first minute. The lead is nothing less than what City deserve, though. No changes for either team at the break, but Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, Rico Lewis and Calvin Phillips are warming up at the start of the second half, while Kevin De Bruyne, John Stones and Rodri remain in discussion on the bench. Maybe that gives an indication of how Pep Guardiola intends to use his substitutions today, hoping that his starters can get the job done before bringing in more fringe players and resting his more important names. Cheap corner given away by the Blades as a headed pass to the goalkeeper goes wrong. Mahrez delivers too long, but City win the ball back, ultimately allowing Gundogan to fire in a deflected effort which heads out for a corner again. The latest ball in comes to nothing, a deposition of how frustrating crosses have been for City this afternoon. A deflected Gomez shot curves towards the back post and the outstretched foot of Haaland. It's just beyond the reach for the attacker, who can only prod the ball behind. Alvarez fires one over 30 seconds later. Goal Man City 2-0 Sheffield United. It's Mahrez at the double. The No 26 makes a cutting run through the centre of the park with Haaland in tandem. Blades defenders keep backing off and are drawn to Haaland, allowing the space for Mahrez to go all the way through and fire home. That should be the tie, and offers the opportunity for Guardiola to bring on a number of subs and perhaps rest a few others. The mind will already buy on the huge clash with Arsenal on Wednesday. Goal, Man City 3-0 Sheffield United. Mahrez hat-trick. Jack Grealish plays the ball in for Mahrez, who fires the ball first time. Fotheringham can only get a glow as the ball's nestles in the net. No goal for Haaland today as he trots off alongside Grealish. Foden and Palmer come on. Billy Sharp breaks down the left and crosses the ball in for fellow sub Burnley. Gomez's miss kick means the ball finds him, but to no avail as City sweep up. Gundogan has gone off for Calvin Phillips. Walker now has the armband. Understandably so, the pace of the game has dropped off a bit, probably in part due to the subs by both teams. This one's done and City are heading for their first FA Cup final since 2019. Credit to the Championship side for keeping going. They're making an effort and have managed to reach City's defensive third on a number of occasions. No fries are threatening though. The Blades' end is still relatively full. Full-time, Man City 3-0 Sheffield United. City are through to the final with relative ease. Mahrez man of the match. The treble is still allowed.